So this party is about to get started. We're just going to replace one of the final drives right here on it right now. This one on this side is the one that's leaking. And what they've got to do right now, y'all are not going to get to see this because I'm fixing to move my loader. Dad's fixing to pick me up on the detach, and we got 3 other sets that I've got to go around to and pick up pine pulpwood because they've had us shut off for about 3 weeks now on pine pulpwood. So we got pine pulpwood out the wazoo stacked on some other decks, and I can't track to them because they're on different roads. So we're going to move my loader around as soon as Dad gets around here with the detach. But what they're doing right now is they're trying to find the master link on this chain here. And will you be able to see it easier once you, right there? But it's supposed to be, it's pinged in the end of it. So what happens is, here's the deal. So this thing is pinged on the end, whichever one's a master link. Alright, but the problem with it is once this track wears and it rubs, you can't see the ping mark no more. So they are going to look down through these holes right here, and it's going to take a while because the first time that we ever broke the track on our other 830, it took about an hour, hour and a half to find the master link in this thing. One thing that they need to do is they need to mark this thing somehow or another on up here where all these numbers are right there, so that you can tell which one is the master link. Once they get the master link found, they can break the track. See, he's gonna mark it with paint now, so he'll know where it's at. Don't you've got to press now, don't you? Break it with. Cause these undercarriages here, they ain't no joke, man. These things right here are serious. He's gonna lift it up and he's gonna track it some, roll it some. So the final drive that he's going to replace is this whole thing right there. So I hope you enjoy this video here. Derek filmed, you're going to get to see the tracks being put back together on this thing. Derek filmed it for me, and I'm not going to allow any comments on this video for a lot of different reasons, because there's a lot of stuff going on in this video, different things, and just it don't need any comments on it. So enjoy the rest of this video. We'll see y'all later. Yeah, whatever you need to do. So there's my Uber coming. Get him turned around here. And then I got to take the bolts out of my cab to, we're going to clip my... Put them right here back. Yeah. So that's what I told him initially, was to come in here, come way up here and shoot around and then back out toward Kevin down there. Because that detach is very, very long. But he's set up, he's going to be okay like that. So he's going to back out and back over here toward Kevin. See Kevin over there? And come on out. I've been talking with Pierre here a good bit this morning. Going to make a really big push with the ROTOBEC stuff on his YouTube there. And So all that's going to be beginning. So time this video publishes, he should have some more videos out. I was talking to him last night. He's got like, I forget how many terabytes of footage he said he had, but it's just insane. And so what he's been doing is, with promoting ROTOBEC, he's been you know, doing commercial type clips, where these little 30-second clips, and it's the clips in the 30 seconds are only like 1.5 second burst is all. And with YouTube, that's not what people want to watch. They want to watch the machines run. They want to see them run. They want to hear them and all that stuff like that. So I'm just I'm kind of coaching him. Going to be coaching him on that, and we're going to see what he's going to turn out, because he has filmed some really cool stuff. So we'll see. I'm finna jump in. So it's a high torque impact 36mm socket. Boy, that thing right there don't play. Alright, I gotta climb over. I got 2 over there. I gotta get out. Now here we go. That twist in the road. I'm being kind of careful because I don't want to throw my impact. I got it sitting over here on the steps right down there. I don't want to throw it all. This is, I have to lean way forward to see my tracks up here on my nose right there. That's how I know how I'm lined up on the trailer, is by watching those tracks. I just get them even. I'm a little bit to the right a little bit, but it's okay. It's gonna work though. It's ease up here on it. This thing's got to climb, and then it's got a tip, and so there it goes. So I just gently let it tip down. Turn to the right a little bit. Alright, now I'm going to stretch my boom. And that's it. So I go back, set the heel right there. I'm going to leave it all just like it is right here. And I'm going to flip this cab down, and we're going to move it around to the next spot real quick before the trucks get back. I'll show you all the cab going down. So I thought I hit the record button, but I didn't. I missed everything on flipping the cab over. I'll get it going back up here in just a second. We're about to ride right here real quick and carry it around there. Every now and then, boy, I have some serious brain farts. Jumped in the truck here. I did this a few years ago on camera, looking for my glasses, and but anyhow, this time I was looking for my hard hat. Reckon where my hard hat is, huh? I was looking for it. I didn't want to lose this one. It's on my head right here. All right, so we're moving. I'm following Dad out right quick. It don't take us but a second to throw one of those machines on there and reattach that neck and get it going. Like I said, I missed flipping the cab over. I'll get it coming back up. I thought I hit the record button, but I didn't. On every now and then it happens. They got these record buttons recessed in a little bit, and I know why they do that, but I wish they protruded out just a tad, where when you reach up there to hit them, you know beyond a shadow of a doubt that you are on it and have depressed it all the way. Because sometimes I'm on the this camera here is the Olympus right here that I'm on right now. Sometimes you think you've mashed it, but you hadn't. So because I'll mash it real quick and I'll flip the camera around like this, and it won't be recording, but it's all good. I'll get it going back up, and well, y'all get it going back down, because I'm gonna load. We're gonna be moving this thing 2 more times after this, so you'll get to see the cab going down. So just like that, we're over here. We're gonna break the neck on this trailer real quick. I'm gonna drop off of it. It deflates his airbags, lets all the air out of them. Alright, I just started the camera. I'm going to let it run. It is recording this time. Let me grab my socket here and set it right there in my impact. So you gotta open this door. You see that? The machine don't have to be running to do this. The cylinder pumps it over and brings it back, and there's the motor that runs the hydraulics on it for the cylinder. And then once it gets all the way over, you see this big cable? The cab rests on that cable so it's not on the cylinder, because it would destroy that cylinder shaking going down the road. So the cable holds the cab. Alright, so there's a switch. Y'all just gonna have to bear with me on this camera because I'm up in the air and I'm just hanging. See, now I'm not even using either hand. Right here, you just flip this up and see, here it comes. Just run it all the way up. My alarm's going off. It's time to publish a video too. Right now. It's gonna be a minute or so late though. Bring it up, and I'm just gonna put 2 bolts in it. Is all I'm gonna put in it. I'm gonna have to get this clip, my ticket clip right here. Damn it. I'm not sure what that cab weighs, but it's heavy. She's standing up. Alright, so I'm not going to put but 2 in it. The 2 on each back corner. This one over here and this one over here. You just have to crawl up in this cab here to reach over to get to this one. Get started. Both of them are in, so I'm ready. I'm officially ready to load now. I'm going to just leave this thing under the cab here. That's what I'm going to do with it, and it'll be fine riding up under there. So as quick as I just put them 2 bolts in and got that door shut, and they're already reattached, and that's finna move. See? So I got this pile of tops. There's one up there behind the service truck on the right, and then if you look on around the curve, there's 2 piles right there too. So while they got the 830 down over there, breaking the tracks on it, going to change that final drive, then I'm going to sit over here and clean up all these piles. And so I hope that when I load these 4 trucks, I'll get these piles right here cleaned up. That's kind of my goal. And then we're going to go, there's another spot over there about a half a mile down there we got to go into and do the same thing. So hopefully in 2 rounds of trucks I can get my loader back over there where the track cutter is and everything over there. So because we're shut down over there, there's nothing is happening over there now since the track cutter's down. So just like that, I've got every bit of it loaded over here on this spot. All these piles, the one that was, there was one right there, and then there was where I'm sitting at now, one down there by my truck. So now we're going to, Dad's already back around here, and we're going to load my loader back on the detach again. and we're going to go to the next spot real quick. The bad thing about this is when this wood lays, some of this wood has been laying since the end of April now, when we first moved on this job. And so with the heat, this stuff dries out, so everybody loses. But there's nothing you can do about it. When it dries out, it loses a lot of weight. I mean, because the moisture is sitting there just cooking the moisture out of those stems. And these small stems, it cooks it out really fast. During the wintertime, it's not too bad, but there's already a lot of this wood starting to blue. And I'm surprised that the mills hadn't said something about the bluing on it, but they hadn't yet. But it's probably coming. But man, that's all you can do. I mean, it's like where the hurricane come up into Florida last year in the Panama City there. There's wood down there that'll never be picked up. It'll just rot. I mean, because you can't get it off. I mean, it's impossible. Our dad's blocked by that truck, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the truck, get the air built back up, pull it up here, and start working on detaching while I'm waiting on Dad to get on down here. Stand up. This is a 96 model Peterbilt. It's got the Caterpillar in it. We bought it in '99, and the engine is set at 435 horsepower. That's what it's set at in this truck. I've hauled quite a few loads in this truck too over the years. That air pressure build on up. It should release now. Let's go gadget. I mean, y'all used to watch Inspector Gadget. Loved that cartoon, man. It was a good one. Dad, I think yesterday went and picked up new lumber for both our low boys. This one right here is shot. You see all the boards going on it. Let me pull up here. Let me stop this. So Dad still ain't made it in here yet. The truck still just pulled out. I got her undone though. Get my cab bolts out and I'm gonna get it up on there. Alright, she's recording this time. We're gonna let this cab down. Let's hit this switch right here. I'm gonna leave the machine running this time. Ain't gonna cut it off. See, watch that big cable. That big cable will get really tight here in just a little bit. Because that's what's going to hold all the weight on that cab right there. That's it. Alright. Watching Dad, because he can't see around that curve, all that debris. See all them trees piled up down through there? He can't see anything, so allow him to just shoot on out there. Come on. Just right. Boy, with that detach, you talking about having to swing wide to make it in these places. Got it. Because you don't want that thing to get off the road. Because if it gets off the road and it drops down, you're toast. Alright, so I'm working my way on through all this stuff. This is the second spot. First load off the second spot. Fixing to load number 2 off of it. A lot of times this stuff like this right here and what's all that junk right there, a lot of people don't like to, a lot of operators don't like to fool with that stuff. I actually don't mind it when it's all kind of out of whack. See, it's not sitting even or anything like that. It's all kind of crossed and what have you, and I can somehow or another I just kind of roll right through it. It never has really bothered me fooling with the last bit of the junk on the job. Done, man. Got it all up. Frank's going down through there. He ain't quite loaded with what was left, so he's gonna go around way over yonder, come in, and I'll finish him up over there. This gentleman right here, get on up. He come in here asking about some trees. He's get out of the way there, and we're gonna Dad's gonna back up. We're gonna break the neck on that detach again and load this thing up for the 3rd time. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, this will be number 3. Yep. Get her up here, get her done. That's a good trailer, that right there. My only beef with that trailer is the latching system on it. That latching system on that trailer sucks. I'm talking about with a capital S. Other than that, it's a good trailer. Dad had that one built 2008. That trailer was in 2008 was $80,000 for that trailer, new. And I bet you now you couldn't buy a new one of them right there for under $100 new. It's all air on it and everything. If it's just a dadgum latch system, the hydraulics on it used to suck too till we changed that power unit out. We don't run any trucks with wet kits, and the reason why we don't is because of the weight of it, and we just run the power unit because we'd rather have the trucks lighter to where we can haul that 1,000 pounds of wood to the mill. Because you take 1,000 pounds on a truck over a year's time, that's a lot of money you giving up, and so that's the reason why we don't run any wet kits on our trucks. Here, let me drop this dude right here. And it's simple because it doesn't matter what truck you hook it to, you can always run the trailer. It don't have to be on any one particular truck. So you snatch this lever and undoes that fifth wheel. He's unhooked. He pull out. He's good to go. That one was pretty painless. Most of the time it's not that easy like that too. See, all your 2 air hoses and your pigtail goes down in that hole so you don't cut them. So now I'm ready to drive up on it there. Heck, you didn't have to go that far up there like that. Oh, man. Alright, Dad's got a back out in the road here this time. So, I'm gonna watch for him. I left it running again. at my truck, go around there and we'll unload it for the last time. Good grief. And having the biggest problem with this, picking this wood up, is it costs us a lot of money to do that right there. Go back to these spots. And it's aggravating, especially if you got a track like this that's broke up by creeks that you can't cross the creeks on. It's tough.
Oh, right there, Cole. Come on, bud.
Hey, that beats beating that thing. That's pretty good. Well, that thing's slow as Christmas.
Don't worry about the outside hole. It's coming. I made it through the bushing.
Yeah. You're in the middle bushing now.
What's those bushes right there?
Boy, you had to have a new bushing for that?
Always
There we go. Well, that beats beating that thing.
I'm gonna hit this button.
see the different color on the metal where it's got so much pressure on it?
You push it against this now.
There it goes. Just pop. Well, that's good.
Sticking out past that track. Huh? So we messed that up. Should have took it out. That's what I should have done. I didn't know.
Got much in it.
So this is the last truck of the day right here. You see this alternator? He's got the road blocked right here. You see that alternator? So it went out. You see all the stuff from the belt right there. I'm finna cut this belt, Anthony.
Okay.
And all right, pull that belt out from the other side. Grab it over and pull it out.
You want a big one or a little?
The big one. Yeah, just pull it out. There you go. And what you can do, we're just going to leave this truck sitting here tonight. So see if it'll crank.
Okay.
See if it'll crank. Yeah, that's that smell. You're smelling that alternator going out. Yeah, come on now. There it goes. There it goes. All right. See if you can pull up here and just back into this road right here or whatever. Okay. And we'll just leave it here. That's what we'll do. That thing was locked down that tight where it had that motor binded up where it wouldn't even crank. Yeah, that's so good. Yeah. Every time we have ever had a fire, just about it on the machine or anything, it's because a pulley, the bearing in the pulley goes out. And it heats up cherry red and it'll break that belt and the belt ignites and catches on fire. Luckily that didn't happen right there. But it had that thing binded up bad enough to where you couldn't even crank the truck.